yeah, 2016. What in the wait, what did I just say? Did I just say January? It's the 2nd of April. I think I said January, I don't even know. It's the 2nd of April right now. 2016 is what is it? 2:19 p.m. and my awesome gold chain that I stole. No, okay, I didn't steal it. Well, anyway, just this is what I'm talking about. Just idiotic, just idiotic people working at these places, and I'm supposed to be working underneath these people. I'm supposed to have a job with these same people. I'm not even working there yet. Like, shoot, I just, it's stupid. I filled out more applications. Now, okay, here's the thing. I don't even know if it's worth saying anything anymore. Like, hey, I just got another job interview. I don't know if it's worth it because I'm finding, even when I haven't been putting John on like the application or anything like that. I mean, and even then I'll put like John like in quotation marks or something like that, like John or John Williams, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing that anymore. But it's like, I've only had one interview, I guess, since I stopped officially putting John on, or asking people to call me John or whatever. I've only had one interview since then, so I get it. It's like, take your time and just calm down and, like give things time. But, I feel like it's just a tease, to be honest. Like, yeah, I do the fucking application and I may end up like, okay, out of the 8 applications that I do, maybe I break even somehow and end up coming back with, hey, 2 open interview responses, maybe, and that's like on their own. That's besides me calling them and asking, hey, this is my name, have you gotten an application? Hey, this is me calling in again, I was just wondering if I could speak to the manager. Oh, the manager isn't here right now. And I'm like, okay, well that, what I'm saying, like that doesn't make sense. Because the manager just said, okay, call us back at this time. Then they're not even here. Or the manager's like, yeah, hey, we like you a lot and we want to get you in here. So I go into the interview, right? I go into the interview, all dressed, looking nice, sit down, give them my resume just for that fool to tell me in my face, actually, yeah, we just hired a bunch of people right now. But, we'll give you a call if anything opens up. Alright? Meantime, I'm still getting blasted with emails and notifications saying, hey, Arby's or Chick-fil-A or whatever else is hiring. They need people. Meanwhile, I just came from an interview and had some fool for that same store tell me actually we're booked, when it's like, okay, well, you're booked, but your exact store says you need people. I don't understand it. And you need people for the exact position I was applying for. I don't understand it. Why did I bother freshening up, getting all dressed up nice? Why did I bother driving here, wasting gas to come here? Why did I, waste paper and waste the application, giving it to you, thinking that it could turn into something, and then you just, when I get there, when I'm in your face, you tell me, actually, yeah, we're good right now, or you tell me some other crap. Actually, yeah, well, let's redo this interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? But then you still keep the resume when that could be the same resume that I could, hold on to and give to, an actual future employer. Like, really, like, it's a waste. And I feel like it's just like, it's totally like when you play around, like, with your dog or whatever, you know, like you dangle meat in front of their face, like bacon or whatever. Maybe someone's like, I would never do that, but whatever. Just follow along, really. And like you yank it, you keep yanking it in and out of their face, teasing them, right? Because it looks good, it's like a good opportunity, then you yank it away at like the last minute. That's how it is. I can't tell you how many fucking applications I've filled out, how many fucking like job interviews I've gone to, just for it to like, no, actually, no. Like, I don't get it. How can you go to an interview and then you don't get the job? I don't understand that. So you call me in because you like what you saw in the application. Because you like me, you like what you see from the application, and then I go, and then it's like, no, fuck you. Like, you bring me there just to tell me no in my face, and you send me back. What is that? What? So yeah, it doesn't even matter, like, all these interviews I get, and that's why it pisses me off when I get, like, another interview. Hey, we want to bring you in for an interview. Because, it's not going to get It's not going to get anywhere. It's a game. You just bring me there. That way, when I'm actually there in your face, Like some stupid little kid all good and ready to go, expecting something. You can just tell me no and blow me off in my face. And then either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter how good, I try to, move and convince you with my words and whatever. It doesn't matter how much, I charmed you, how good I seem for the job. It doesn't matter, because you can still end up telling me no. And then I still have to end up going on either way. I still have to get out of your face. I'm the one who still has to drive all the way back from where I came from to undress, to just get into my bed and, look outside or some shit. Because it's like, I have no choice but to leave after that. You told me no, there's nothing else to say. No matter how impressive you already told me I was, and then you just tell me no? I don't understand it. How can you need people, but then you reject me? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I got an interview. Like I said, I can't even say it and sound excited about it, because I'm pretty sure it's like these interviews don't mean anything. And again, it would seem like, okay, so hey, you got an interview offer. Hey, you're in there. They like you. You're probably gonna get hired. It would make sense to think that, but then just no, everything just stops. It doesn't make any sense. How can you need people? How can you need people? But then when there are offers, you don't take them. And then when you tell them on the phone, oh yeah, you're great, we like you, we want to get you in here, we have to have you in here. Then in the interview, you just reject me? I don't get it. And then I'm blasted with notifications. Hey, Arby's. Hey, Taco Bell, we need people. When I just left that same fucking store. And you told me that you're all good, or you told me, yeah, we'll give you a call back. We'll give you a call back. The call never comes. So then I end up calling y'all, I end up calling you. The manager's gone, or the manager says, actually, yeah, I'll have to, place another interview like sometime next week, and then the call never comes from you. And I'm calling you and calling you and calling you, and, it just, what is this? Or like that other time, like, what was it, at Hardee's? Filled out that application, the same application, like 5 or 7 times. Who are you? What's your name? Oh, okay, I don't see you in the system. It says you never filled something out. Okay, now I see you in the system. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Okay, well, just come back, and I'll have to call up my manager. Okay, they're not here right now, but I'll call them, and when I call them and tell them about you, I'll call you back, and then we'll try to do this again. So I'm waiting, I never get a call. And those people are just, they just laugh. As soon as I walk out the store, they laugh because it's a joke to them, Because again, like, ultimately, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I want. Like I said, they can just tell me no and what options I have, but to just, get out of their store, really. I don't want this to be too long. But talking to this lady, I called them at, I'd say, 11. Like, late 11, like maybe 11:40-ish. I figure it's early in the morning, all stores open right now, at least, you know what I'm saying? At least after 10:30, it makes sense for, stores to be open. Even little grimy fast food places, it makes sense. So I'm like, okay, I'm calling it a good time, this is good, it's early, probably not too busy, whatever. They're like, oh yeah, you'll have to call back, we're like in a lunch rush or whatever. I'm like, okay, fine, I understand. I said, okay, any specific time? They said, oh yeah, call back around 2. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's 2, 2:07. I call back. When I start to, I'm like, no, let me wait a little longer. I call around 2:17. Like I said, I didn't want to call too early, I didn't want to call too late, whatever. Some other person answered the phone. I'm like, I even asked them, are you the manager? They said, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I was calling to ask about my job application I had sent in. They're like, oh, the manager isn't here. I'm like, wait, I thought you were the manager. They said, no, we have a lot of applicants. We have a lot of applicants right now, and that's something you have to talk about, like, with the manager. I'm like, okay, so you're not the manager. Okay, well, where's the manager? Just this runaround thing. Get to the point, really. I asked you one simple question. Don't tell me yes when it's really no. And then we have, like, this runaround game. We're sitting here talking about, like, this imaginary person that doesn't even exist. They're not even there at the store, so why are we talking about them? Yes or no? Are they there? No. Fine. Are you the manager? No. Fine. And then we move on. Why do you keep giving me this runaround? Just tell me what I need to know. And it boils down to this. So the manager who I talked to at that same damn store, it was the same store. Same store. It wasn't like I called a different store. No, it was the same store. Apparently they left. How can you tell me to call you? It's important. I'm calling back for a job interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to set shit up. And you're messing up the flow. You really are. I'm trying to get things going. And obviously you need people. Because, you were posting, that you needed people, like you needed staff, employees, and all that crap. You think that you'd be like on top of it, just like what is that, like that seafood place, like Long John Silver's or whatever. I don't even remember the name, but that guy's in there. Oh yeah, I haven't looked at applications yet. And then I come back to him. Actually, I still haven't looked at it. But how about you give me a call? I call him. Actually, I still haven't looked at the applications yet. But how about you call me some other time? And I'm like, really? What's wrong with you? How are you running something? Like, how am I supposed to be working underneath you, an idiot? You can't even do your own job. How am I supposed to be running under you? Like, what is that? Like, those are those kind of people, those are those kind of bosses that are, like, they'll try to, like, sneakily, like, have you work, like, overtime. Like, you won't even know. Like, they'll ask you, like, hang back. You, of all people, right? They ask you to hang back. Hey, do you think you can, like, hang back and, like, take out the trash? You try to be nice because you're like, okay, it's my job, it's my boss, whatever. Be courteous, whatever. Sure, boss. So you go ahead and do it. Hey, can you finish up these dishes? I have to go run some errands. I have to go buy some extra materials, but can you finish up the dishes? And long story short, you end up there, like, staying till, like, almost, like, midnight. Cause you try to be nice, you know what I'm saying? That's that sneaky shit. Really, managers like that, they do things like that. They're not on top of their job. They're not. And they will happily take advantage of you. They will. Had it happened so many times in my other jobs where they did things like that. And I gave in because, I was being weak. Anyway, it's kind of like when someone asks you, like, for a piece of gum. It's something that simple, right? You're like, I could say no because I really don't want to, but, I don't want to seem like a jerk, so let me just go ahead and do it anyway. Or someone asks you, hey, can you give me a ride? You don't really want to, but it's like, oh, okay, I don't want to seem like a jerk. I don't want to feel guilty. For something that isn't even your responsibility anyway, but, we give in anyway, because we're weak. That's what we were taught, courtesy and all that crap, generosity. I mean, don't get me wrong, I extend myself, but there's a certain point, like, I've grown up and I've evolved in here, there's a certain point where there has to be, like, a cutoff. I'm not whipped, I'm not going to be your bitch, you're not going to take advantage of me, no, you're not going to do it. I'm not your stairs, okay? I'm not like the stepping stool for you. You need to grow up and do things on your own. You know what I'm saying? Stop coming to me for stuff. And I'm supposed to feel guilty because you can't get things together. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, really, what is that? And I'm talking to this lady on the phone. I'm like, okay, well, do you know when the manager's going to be back? She's like, oh, actually, I really don't know. I'm like, okay, well, she said, you'd have to get up with the manager yourself. And I'm like, okay, well, are you talking about, like, personally? Like, are you saying you're going to give me, like, her personal number? And here's the thing with communication, like, I can't stand. You're not being direct. What do you mean I have to get up with her myself? Like, to me, I'm like, okay, obviously she's not here right now. The only other option is you're basically telling me to basically just hang up and call, like, another day. And I'm like, because to me, that's not happening. I am going to handle this right now. It needs to get handled. This is important. I'm trying to get things moving. Don't put me on hold. Don't do that. I'm trying to get things moving. Tell me what I need to know, exactly what I need to know, and that's it. That's all I need. She said, no, I can't give out the manager's personal number. And I'm like, well, I mean, the way you said it, you're kind of implying, like, that's what would have to happen. Can you help me out? Can you help me out? You need to give me specifics. Give me specific time. Give me a specific day. Not just, just get up with them. What do you mean? Like, they're not here right now. How do I know they'll be there tomorrow? Or, what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give me a specific day. She couldn't even tell me, like, when I could get up with the person again, like, with the manager. Anyway, whatever. After that stupid runaround of, what do you mean? I mean this. What do you mean when you say this? This is what I mean. And no, what did you mean when you say this? After that stupid runaround crap, because communication with other people sometimes just pisses me off. You know, they're a little lacking. But I'm going to tell you, again, not getting to the point of things. Keep giving me like a runaround. Just tell me what I asked you for. That's it. Don't tell me all this other stuff around it. Just tell me what I asked you for. That's it. Don't start rambling and talking your head off. When I need to get to the point, when I need to figure things out, when I need to know things. Dang, we can speed this along. Don't waste my time. You're not the manager. You already made it clear. You're not the manager. You're not the person who I need to talk to. Tell me when I can talk to her, and that's it. Like, hang up. It's done. Anyway, I'm like, okay, so you're telling me she's not there. She's like, yeah, I mean, she's not here because she went off and she started doing, and she started talking about this other stuff the manager was doing. I'm like, okay, can you tell me a specific day? No, well, you just have to get up with her. I'm like, okay. Anyway, after that crap, basically, I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense. You know, so the manager tells me to call them around 2, which I did. Didn't call too early, didn't call too late. And they're not even there. They just ditched. What is that? That's that runaround stuff. I've been getting that for a few months now. For, a couple months I've been unemployed now, really. What is it, like a Zaxby's up the street from me? I go there, filled out a application like 3 different times. The physical copy and the online version. You know, because I'd fill out the physical copy, give it to them, like, okay, yeah, thanks. The manager should be here, around this day at this time. Come around and see them. I walk back up to the store, all the way back up to the store again. It's all hot and sweaty. I don't care. I'm dressed properly. I'm like, okay, when can I see the manager? They're like, oh, yeah, they're not here today. Or they already left. Or, whatever. I'm like, okay, so I'm pissed off. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, keep calm. When's the next time I can see them? Because I'm trying to make this work. That's all I'm concerned about. Let's make this happen. Not on again, off again, on again, maybe, maybe not. No. Be direct. Give me a simple answer. Is it yes or is it no? I'm not doing this runaround stuff. Stop it. I came to the store like so many times. Different times. Oh, you need Kevin the manager. Next time you need Tiffany the manager. Next time Tiffany isn't here, but Tiffany will be here 12. At noon tomorrow. I come up there around noon. The next day. Oh, Tiffany left or whatever. I talked to Tiffany. I actually get to talk to Tiffany, the manager, and the manager's like, oh, yeah, we are looking at applications right now. I'm in the process of it. And, I'll give you a call back. And I'm like, okay. I go back on home, and then I never get anything. And I go back to the store. I'm like, okay, hey, this is my name. Did you receive my application? Whatever, did you see it? Like, yeah, I am in the process of looking at applications right now, but if there's anything, then I'll give you a call. And just that same fucking runaround. I'll give you a call. If there's anything, I am in the process of looking at applications right now, but if there's anything, if I want to set up an interview, I'll call you, and the call never fucking comes. What's wrong with my application? And what's wrong with my resume? What is it? I don't understand it. Like, what? I don't put on the resume that I've been, like, on the application that I've been, like, fired. Like, I don't do that anymore. In the 2 places, I don't. I don't even, like, maybe someone's like, okay, well, maybe it's just, like, you're a newbie. They don't want to hire someone who's new, like, to the job experience as a whole. But no, that's not even true because, I've been hired before as a newbie. And I get it's only, wow, that one time, right? But still, it's really frustrating. Come on now. I'm not trouble. Like, I just don't understand what's the hold up. But anyway, like I said, not, you know, not really exciting because I'm pretty sure I'll just get turned down anyway. I'll just get, like, rejected in the end. And it is Chick-fil-A, so, really, like, white, religious, conservative, folks. But I did get an interview offering, so luckily it's right up the street, so I'm going to walk all the way up there. I'm going to change and walk all the way up there and look all decent and everything, hand my resumes, just to probably get rejected. I already know, but, I don't care if it's Chick-fil-A, though. Like, the last time I messed around with Chick-fil-A, again, I was still rejected, even though I was nice and pleasant and smiled and all that mess. I had everything. I was still rejected, no callback or anything like that, so. But I figure why not give them like a second try, because I'm like looking for work anywhere. I really don't care. I really don't care anymore. But I'm gonna tell you, the first time I did the whole like bullshit thing where I dressed in like flats and I tried to have my hair pretty and all this mess, and you know, I didn't have a binder at this time anyway, so like my breast were out and looking all feminine or whatever, as proper as I could. I wore my slacks though. I didn't wear, skirts. Probably why they didn't hire me. They wanted to see my long legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. Yeah, this time, I'm not bullshitting. Like, if I'm coming to you, I'm coming to you as I am. And I already know, like, Chick-fil-A. I mean, every time I walk in Chick-fil-A, like, there are always, like, white people around anyway. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are certain views. Because number one, they can't see gay on my forehead or gender fluid or whatever they'll. But they can see this black skin, this melanin. They can see that. And, there are like some older conservative white people in there. And so I know how it is. Like as soon as I walk through the door, I'm black, so that's against me. And then yeah, if I walk in there, like I said, because I don't bullshit with anyone. I've only had one job interview, and I went to that interview with I mean, it was kind of neutral. I kept it neutral, whatever, but, dress belt and wore my binder, and I wore, like, my polo. Like I said, it wasn't anything impressive. I mean, that wouldn't be so bad to do this time, keep it somewhat neutral. But I have short hair, so, and of course I'll have, like, a flat chest, so it'll look like, huh, you're a female? Well, you look kind of masculine. You look like a guy. I don't think I want to hire you. So, of course, there's still that. Even though there's supposed to be like this affirmative action, non-discriminatory crap. No, companies, they still discriminate. Of course they do. Shit. I mean, they'll probably be nice to me, like, looking in my face and smile and ask me about myself and why I think I'm a good fit for the company, all this other crap. But of course, as soon as I walk through the door, they'll get their snicker in and they'll, like, throw out my application, they'll throw out my resume, and they'll be like, okay, yeah, that was interesting. Next. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably take one look at me, and in their mind, they're going, oh, all right, you know, they won't say it again because of, policies. They can't actually say that, but of course that's what it is. And again, like, it's a lot of, like, older white people too, usually at Chick-fil-A, so, and they're Christian, anyway, whatever. Um, yeah, man. I am frustrated, I am. And, my mom pressures me, you never even get a job. It's not my control. It is not me. I would have had one a while ago. In fact, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have even gotten fired, but they'd already made up their mind. I came in there, I was confused. I was so confused. I was like, okay, what did I do wrong? What do you mean? I'm fired. What is the problem? No one would talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd just been fired, and the same thing. I was fired over nonsense. But of course, no one believes that when you're fired. She's like, no, well, you must have done something wrong. No, fuck you. What did I just say? I said there was nothing wrong. I came in and I was literally just fired. I was trying, I went in, I worked my best. I worked as hard as I could, honestly as I could, and I was still fucking fired. And then one day I randomly went into work and I worked 10 to 15 minutes, and then I was fired. Again, it just randomly happened. It wasn't my fault. And if I could easily control things, then I would have been fired in the first place. But again, it's not up to me. If I could have been hired like months ago, I would. But it's not up to me. It's not up to me. It's kind of the thing. You're interviewed and people decide if they like you enough or not. It's not up to me to snap my fingers and say, okay, this is what I'm going to have. Because, it's not up to me. That's not my fault. It really isn't. I'm literally, like, on a plate, like, for everyone to examine and decide if they want, like, eat me or not. Does that look tasty enough? I don't know, like, if I want to go for that. Oh, yeah, it looks great. I think I'll have some of that. Literally. I'm an appetizer, okay? Literally. And people, if they want to eat me, they'll take a bite. If they don't, they'll keep on going, and that's how it is. It's, like, there's literally no control. I can't get up and walk off the plate and decide to do my own thing. Like, I'm laying there, and it's up to them to decide what they want to do with me. And if they don't want to do anything, well, then that's what happens. And I'll keep on fucking being jobless. And it annoys me. I'm frustrated and I wish I could have a job. You know, like jobs were annoying. It was. There was a lot of stupid stuff you had to do, a lot of stupid stuff and behaviors you had to put up with. But I stuck it out. I tried my best. I was decent every damn day. And I went home, I put up with every single infuriating day. And then I go on home and have to do it all over again. Because I knew that's what you do. And when I was randomly fired, it wasn't my control. I mean, it is what it is. And it's not my way of putting it off and being lazy about it. Like, literally, that's like a representation of the frustration that I have, because it's just like I said, there's nothing I can do, you know. I'm sure I'll get rejected again, especially, coming in there and not being like the most feminine looking thing, and plus I'm black, so my really short curly hair is, sticks to my head pretty well. It's not like that free flowing, thin, blonde, white girl crap. So, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I'm probably gonna get rejected by conservative white, Chick-fil-A, probably. And I auditioned to be the mascot, so it's not like I would even be seen me as a mascot. I ate like a little cow, eat more chicken. Really, I wouldn't mind that. I've heard that mascot costumes, they stink. And I'm sure with it being summer especially, coming up, it'd be really hot, and I'd be sweaty, and, I just, God forbid, I'd hate, like, for a wasp to, like a wasp nest. Like, I put on, like, the head, right, and, like, there's, like, a wasp nest, because I don't know what I'd do, yo. I've heard a lot of crazy stories about, like, mascot costumes, so that'd be really crazy. And I'm terrified of wasps and, yellow jackets and things like that. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm frustrated. I'm just saying, though, like, I auditioned for the mascot. And that's a job where I wouldn't even be seen. So I know, like, when I go in there, like, with my, like with my polo or my button-up shirt, my slacks, my dress shoes, or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Like, my flat chest, my very masculine appearance. They're still going to be like, no, you're not pretty enough, you're not feminine enough, we don't like you, whatever. Even though, as a mascot, you're not even seen anyway. Not really. So, but it just goes to show, how stupid it is. So, I wouldn't even be seen anyway. This fear you have of being seen, really masculine black woman, oh my god, that's so ugly, oh my god, look at that thing. But then again, I wouldn't even be seen anyway, because I'd be wearing, like, this costume. But still, like, you're still not gonna hire me when you really, really need the people, too? I don't understand that. I call the store, I'm like, are you hiring? They say, yeah, we need people in the front. We need, people in the back. We need a mascot. I'm like, yeah, okay. To me, it sounded pretty good. All right, good. You're desperate. You need people. But watch my ass go up to that interview, and then I don't even get it. Watch that happen. Watch me report back. Some shit like that. Just watch. And the next few times I go up there to, try to get it, a position, maybe not for the mascot, but like for a cashier or whatever, they're like, oh, what's your name? Oh, yeah, we don't have your application on file, but you can fill it out at this website. And I'm like, yeah, but I already filled out application. I'm like, oh, well, we didn't have it in a system, it's not on file. But yeah, just go to this website, fill it out, shoot, that application, I just did it like 3 days ago. Man, that thing taking me almost like 2 hours. Like that, like I said, that runaround stuff. Just fill out another application. Come back at this job interview. Fill out another application. Maybe come back to this next interview, and then you don't even get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Give me the runaround. Well, come see this manager. The manager isn't there. We'll talk to this manager, a different name. And the manager, says, actually, yeah, I am looking at applications. I'll give you a call back. The call never comes. Or then you even get the manager to say, actually, I haven't looked at applications at all. But, call me back. And then you call them back. I still haven't looked at applications, but, call me back. You call them back. Yeah, I still haven't got to those applications, but, give me a call. And it's like, really? Or situations where I fill out the same application for the same store 7 times. Your application isn't on file, but, just fill it out again. Fill it out again. What manager do you need to see? Oh, they're not here today. After they, I called them and they told me to call them at a specific time. Then they left? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you tell me to call you, then you just leave? You're not even there. That doesn't make any sense. And you're a manager? You're a manager, you haven't even looked at these applications? Like, it's been three weeks, you still haven't looked at these applications after I was in your face and we had already, I had supposed to have had an interview face to face. You still haven't looked at these applications. There's something wrong with you. Shit just makes me want to fucking, like, cross you up, man. Really. Make me just lay you out. Like, damn, what is wrong with you? Something's wrong with you. Where's your sense? That doesn't make any sense. But yet you really need people. You really need these people. But then when I'm in your face, you tell me, actually, we just hired a bunch of people. Or, yeah, I like your, you seem nice. I'll just give you a call if anything opens up. The first opportunity anything opens up. And then, like, you never call, you know what I'm saying? But then on your website, it says you still need people. Like, even, like, 2 or 3 weeks after, like, we talked to each other. Like, we had an interview that lasted for, like, 3 minutes. Really? Really? I'm fed up with this stuff. But watch me go up there. Yeah, I'm supposed to have this interview tomorrow around, like, 5 to 7, o'clock. Yes, p.m. Watch me go up there, though, and then get rejected. Watch. Okay, so I didn't get the mascot thing. Watch me go up there and try to get a cashier thing. Watch me get rejected. Watch me try to be a cook. I think you have to be, like, 18 for a cook anyway. Watch me try to, be like a dishwasher, a bus boy, a hostess, whatever, and get rejected. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, whether it's fucking Cracker Barrel, whether it's Long John Silver's, whether it's Arby's, whether it's Hardee's, whether it's Wendy's. No one calls back, no one responds, whether it's Burger King. Oh, sorry, you're not old enough. Then on the flyer, I'm like, what was that mess with Papa John's? Oh, sorry, you're not old enough. But on your flyer, it said 16. And I told you repeatedly during the interview. You were right there in my face when I told you. I'm 17. I'm 17. On my resume, it says I'm 17. What's wrong with you? You make me all happy. Oh, yeah, you got the job. We like you a lot. Just to, like, have me call you back. And then you say, actually, yeah, you can't have the job because you're not 18. But, you never said I had to be 18. You made it seem like everything was all good and set to go. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what is wrong with these people? But, like, I've heard a lot over, like, a few years, like, that, like, America needs more American workers. Like, America needs more people to get up and work. Was like, well, fuck, you got one. You got someone who's trying and who's been trying for months. You have someone who's actually trying to get out there and have a job. But then, I'm just shot down. I don't get it. It's like America really needs workers, right? We need more American workers. We need, our workers in our fields of work. But it's like, as soon as you have people who actually try, what? Like, like, I'm right here. You're just not taking it. You're just not taking me. I'm right here. You're just not taking me. But yet you really need people, right? There's something wrong with it. Oh.